Feel the beat, feel the vibe. Amazing host leading the ride. Power to the people, we shine, giving fans what they need. Caribbean spirit, let's succeed. Every show with a good deed. Together we plant the seed. Ride along, join the dance, let's sing the song. From island to island strong, with the host, we belong. Energy high, heart so bright. Tune in, feel the light. Global love taking flight. Every ride a sheer delight. Making waves across the seas. Love and joy in the breeze. Ride along live if you please. Bringing hope with such ease. Ride along, join the dance, let's sing the song. From island to island strong, with the host, we belong. Energy high, heart so bright. Tune in, feel the light. Global love taking flight. Every ride a sheer delight. Making waves across the seas. Love and joy in the breeze. Ride along live if you please. Bringing hope with such ease. Ride along, join the dance, let's sing the song. From island to island strong, with the host, we belong.
This is the one you've been waiting for. Tuesday, December 31st. Old Year's Night from 10 p.m. Grenada. Get ready to
shine bright like a diamond.
As Megapost Promotions present the most anticipated event of the year. Enchanted, the Diamond Edition.
Diamonds are forever.
The Ariza car park will be transformed into a sea of diamonds as we welcome Trinidad's #1 band, the A-Team Band, together with Sakina and the Alpha One Band, also featuring Black Adam and Mr. Golden. Your DJs, Just Gus, Graphics, Sound, and Kingpin, dressed to impress because there's a special prize for the best dressed male and female. Lovely display of fireworks to welcome 2025. Get your early bird tickets now for $140. VIP $450. Cabanas are also available. Call to book yours. Grenada, the wait is over. Old Year's Night. Get ready for Enchanted, the Diamond Edition. Brought to you by Mega.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians! From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, several notches. But The choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
You tell me to lift the level, high the level, raise the level, up it, up it.
Yeah, Ride Along Live. It is Hump Day, Wednesday, on the ride. Still suffering from a cold, guys. That cold plan to chew me down, jail. I don't know. I don't understand that one. Yeah. It's Hump Day, guys. And today it's Men's Summit. Yeah, Men's Summit, where men speak and women listen. It's very rare, by the way. Some people say, very rare. You have a situation like this. Most of the times the men say, usually the women speak and the men listen. But today, Men's Summit, we go talk. Jennifer Lewis, how you doing? Welcome to the ride. Share up the thing, guys. And of course, you know, sometimes Facebook, especially Facebook have this on and off thing. This love-hate relationship with Ride Along sometimes. I don't know if it's that or, you know, the other thing. People keep reporting our innocent programs. But oftentimes they see the distribution, meaning that kicking it out as far and wide as possible. So that is incumbent on us to do. So as you're coming, go ahead and share the program with a few friends right now and say, I share. Let us start the conversation. And today we have two of your celebrities, guys. Two of your celebrities going to be joining us today. Jennifer Joseph, how you doing? You good? Nice. Yes. Let me share it up a few more times on my page. Get everybody. Yes. Here. Lenora, you good? Thank you so much, Lenora, for sharing. Thank you. So yes, guys, so on Men's Summit, it gives men an opportunity to speak, to ventilate on things, right? Talk about what we're going through and, you know, hopefully the women listen, give their input, call in, vibe. Because of course, you know, when we are Women's Summit, men does listen to all you. Before we start the program, Christine, big up yourself. I want to say big up and thanks to Lenovo. They finally sent me my pair of Bluetooth headphones. And this one is a different one, guys. When Lenovo came on board and they told me that they wanted to promote this product on Ride Along Live, I was like, wow, yeah, really? Lenovo is an international company, guys. They saw the program, they love it, and they think that we could push some nice headphone sales for them. This one is from Think Plus, right? The name of it is Think Plus, by the way. So they sent me mine, and this is the oddest headphone I've seen. Let me show you guys something. This is actually the headphone. It's in this box right here. Let me take it off. That's the damn thing. That's it right here. That's the Bluetooth headphone right here. That's it. You see how small it is? See that? That's the headphone. Guys, Lenovo, you've gone too bad now. You've gone too far now. So I'm like, how did I put this in my ear? Like, what was the idea? Boom, look at this, guys. See that technology like no other. This is like flip, flap. Like you just pull it off from the side. It's like just pull it off. You put the right on and then you put the left on, like so. This is your two over-the-air headphones right there. Put this on and you're ready to go. And this essentially is a charger, by the way. So this charges up the headphone when you're ready and you're not using it. Let me tell you guys, I'm gonna have fun with this Bluetooth headphone from Lenovo. I'm gonna have fun. When I'm not using it, I just stick it in my pocket. So look, it's done. Stick it in my pocket. Lenovo, you're gone too far now. You're gone too far. Thank you, Lenovo, for coming on board with Ride Along Live. And guys, these headphones are available. The link is right there in the chat. You could click it. You could purchase your headphones. It's a vibe. Yeah, it's a vibe. It's a real vibe. You like it? You like it, guys? You guys like it? Kristen, big up. You guys like it? I think tomorrow on the Ride Trivia, I'm probably going to give away one of these because this is too cool, boy. This is too freaking cool. It's like, just boom. It's like this. Damn. Anyway, I'm going to have fun with this. Lenovo headphones powering up right along live for this hour. If you like it, you could click the link and go and purchase it right now. Lenovo powering us up. Product sponsored by Lenovo Pro Open Air headphones, available right now at ridebuy.com. Yeah, ridebuy.com. They got everything over there. Okay. Yeah, all right. Let's get into the meat of the matter, guys. Help me welcome my guest. Of course, he is no stranger to the Ride Along Live. He's probably one of the single most person that's been on the program the longest. Yeah, I mean, he's been on there since the beginning, since we started, really. Curtin Alma, boy!
Hello. This is what Curtin for certain, my boy.
Hey.
How are you doing? How you doing, Junior?
Day, man, a day, man. A lot to talk about today, boy. A whole lot to talk about.
Yeah, boy.
But we can't don't talk and don't bring in our next guest. He is, of course, no stranger to the ride. He is shopping than a razor, and he say he's Blazer. So Blazer shopping than a razor is here. Blazer, you there? Blazer, I'm not Blazer here, you know.
Junior, I'm here. Junior, you hearing me? You hearing me? You hearing me there?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. My boy, are you hearing Blazer?
Yes, loud and clear.
All right.
He's showing off his best view.
Blazer, they say you're showing off your best behavior, boy.
Yes, I'm my mother's best behaved child for this year. I'm behaving the best.
Aha, I hear that. Well, guys, listen, we have a task ahead of us, We have a task ahead of us because a lot of people saying that they want to see how we go explain that. They want to hear how we go explain that. And they watch it and the women and them, the women and them already. Ladies, take it easy on us. It is just how we feel about things, right? When women summit and we give women the opportunity to speak, we sit down and we listen how all you feel about things. So this is our opportunity now to talk, right? Men summit, right, Blazer?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, man, already. I locked on a load.
All right, good. Right. So guys, let's start the conversation because this is a conversation I believe that it's been bounced around a lot. But I don't think we ever really get deep into it here on the Ride Along Live, right? I saw a video on social media. In fact, I even saw they was talking about it on the show with that lady. What's her name? Anyway, they were talking about it all over the place. And it's a big conversation on TikTok right now. Oftentimes when women say that, listen, I don't need a man. I don't need a man for nothing. I'm independent. I'm where I need to be. Everything. I don't need a man. Let's start with you, Alma boy. What do you hear when you what do you really hear when women say this type of things? What do you feel about that?
Okay, first things first.
Uh-huh.
Everybody should strive for independence.
Yes.
Everybody should strive for some level of being able to handle business for themselves and, do for themselves. I have no problem in that. But when you see it going this forceful road that you have to make it known in this kind of way, I personally feel that, and that's my opinion, sometimes I feel it's a little bit of trauma, a little bit of going into survival mode because of hurt and different things happening. And that could happen to anybody, right? In general. So a lot of the times when you have to, it's like what they say, with a drunk man never say drunk. You understand what I say?
Right.
So when you have to beat your chest and say, I don't need it, and I don't, all of us need somebody in life. All of us. And I just feel there's a little bit more to it when people go all out, especially if a woman is the one you saw on the live saying what she said. There's a lot of stuff that she probably went through. I don't know.
Right.
But that led her to that conclusion and saying stuff like that. But I don't think it's really, what she means. And I think it's a cry for more help in a sense.
Yeah.
To me. And that's
Interesting.
my opinion.
Interesting. I Blazer video keep coming in and out. He's working and figuring out his audio and video here. So the question is, guys and ladies, I want you to chime in because this conversation it can't get stale, it can't get old, and it needs to talk about, and we need to understand it. When all you say, all you don't need a man, is it you don't need a man for a specific time? Do you think that they say that they don't need a man for a specific time, like at this point in time they don't need a man, or they don't need a man, period, for their life?
It's a specific time.
It has to be a specific time.
Yeah, I've had a conversation with somebody a few weeks ago, similar to this, and financially she's doing very good.
Right.
So, and there's something about if people, you're feeling yourself financially and you're able to handle it for yourself.
Right.
There's a level of empowerment with financial strength. Right. And so with that now, she led into, I could do all from, I'm not bringing in no man, not any man just coming in my circle just like that. I don't, my things going for me already, blah, 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 this and that. But I tend to think like the conversation was so heavy around financial strength.
Right.
And I was asking, then we went into other things like, just emotionally, mentally, just someone being there, someone, being in a conversation, little other things. And it's like, oh, well, she, time to time, yes, she does. Then she got a little soft. Sometimes she gets a little lonely, yeah, but it got to the point where she told me about certain things, especially like for me as a man.
Right.
Most men, if you get hurt once, we start to, hey, that's it. Woman, this woman.
Right.
A woman might take the hurt once, she might take the hurt twice, she might take the hurt 3 times. But after a certain time, you get to a point where, that is it. Yeah. That's it for me. I'm going to do this all by myself. I don't need, So I understood that level.
Right, right.
I did. But again, that forceful, I don't need a man. If you peel back the surface, there's more to it.
There's more to it. Okay. All right, we got Blazer on audio because he's having some internet problem for now. Blazer, could you hear us?
Yeah, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
All right, big up. All right, cool, Blazer. We go keep it audio until we could sort out the video. Blazer, what do you think about that? When women say that they don't need a man, what comes to your mind when you hear that?
Okay, Junior, I didn't really hear what Alma Boy say to the beginning of his explanation, but I heard the ending where, women binge a lot with men. So, as we heard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100 times, and we come to a point like, okay, enough is enough. So, they don't need a man. But as he said, when they keep talking about the forceful part that they don't really need a man, these ladies have to remember that when they need a mechanic, I don't think there is lady mechanic, females mechanic, but majority is men. So if the car break down, they have to bring it to the mechanic shop. A man that is there.
Right.
Junior, if they need some plumbing done, a man that is there. If who in their house with men. So I thought they don't need a man. They need men. They need us.
Right. Terrence Millett said there is a difference between need and want a man in your life, right? So I guess we need to differentiate, right? The need and the want. What are you saying?
And I could say, let me tell you something. For me personally, I would prefer somebody want me around more than need me. I remember one time in this job where this one person that they had that was needed.
Right.
They didn't like the person. But that person was needed for what they brought to the company.
Right.
But as soon as they found somebody else to replace that person, they got rid of that person because of all the other things. So you see that need, but when the company want you around and they doing everything they can to keep you because they want you, You see that wanting marriage, it's the same thing in a relationship. I want to be in a relationship more than this needy thing.
Right.
Being needy is it's a slippery slope for me to say that he needs me.
Need
In
to
this-
me is a necessity.
Yes.
Right? Need is a necessity. Want is okay. It's okay to have it. It's not a must. I ain't go dead.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So let's talk about need. Now, unless a woman decide, okay, she don't want to have no children, and she will be completely independent of everything, like everything that a man would bring to the table.
Right.
She might say she don't need a man because she don't want to have kids. Right? So she don't need a man because she don't want to have children.
Right.
And even in this day and age, they might say you don't need a physical man to have children. You might go to the sperm bank, but at the end of the day, it's a man that put the sperm in the sperm bank in the first place.
Well, true.
So it was a need of a man to put the sperm in the sperm bank so that you could get artificially inseminated. Right. So a man had to be present to do that. So it is in fact important to understand the need and the want, right? If a woman again decide that, you know what, I am going to take care of all my affairs. I am going to take care if the pipe is broken, I don't need a man to do that. I could do that for myself.
She could hire someone.
She could hire someone.
Yeah.
Right?
I could do the same thing too. we all can do the same thing.
Yeah. Okay, we see Blazer back here. Blazer, you back with us on video?
How looking now, Junior? Because like I'm trying all kind of ways to get this thing right tonight. Because I need the ladies to see me and hear me. I don't only want them to just hear me. You know what I mean, Alma boy?
You're perfect now. You're good now. You're good now.
All right, look. Because I try all kind of devices.
Don't move away. Don't move from where.
No, well, we proper now. We proper now.
Proper fix.
Yeah.
Right. So, Brendan, we was talking about the need and the want. The need is necessity. It's necessity. Like you need to drink water. If you don't drink water, you go dead. Right?
Yeah, you will die of dehydration.
Dehydration.
Yeah.
Right? But the want is like, it would be nice to have it.
You don't must, right? You don't must. I watch like you could see a brand new shoes, you are one shoes, but I don't must for the shoes because I already have about 10,000 pairs already. You know, I just wanting is greedy. You're just being greedy sometimes on your
God again. Don't worry, we go get bleed. But yeah, you're back. You're on again up again, but I think you're on again now. You hear me?
So yeah, I hear you. I'll hear you.
Right. But yeah, we lost you a little bit. So finish your train of thought. What you were saying?
I was saying if you want something, sometimes you're just being greedy. You know, you may have 10 pair of shoes and you see a shoes that you just want, but you don't need it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
We just to me, I'll be honest, we just need food, shelter, and clothing. Everything else we can actually live without. We don't want to do.
Right. I see.
You make that choice to not, like, I mean, as I said, a woman could say I ain't want a child for the forever, but she may choose to.
Right.
You understand? It's not a necessity for her to have to have a child.
Right.
You understand? We want to keep the world going.
Yeah.
But
let's dive deeper into it. Into it, guys. What would make a woman come to that conclusion, you believe? What would make a woman come to the conclusion that say, you know what? I am done. I am finished. I don't want a man. I don't need a man. Nothing like that. What do you think would bring a woman to that conclusion?
I would say first, you see that rose? That rose making it like a complete thing now that they need us around. That rose, boy, Jesus Christ, Lord. Junior.
So you're saying the advent of them thing and them you know, they don't need man for them thing and then nothing at all again.
Junior is a heavy addiction to this thing now that he ain't even want us around. Junior is like they fighting to come off the phone with us to go and deal with the rose.
What?
Yeah, bro. It tough out here. It's different now. But on a real.
Mm-hmm.
As I said from the beginning, people experience of what they go through. Is everybody had their own experience, their own what they go through. And again, I know a lot of people. You give your heart to one person, you give your soul to the next, you give your spirit, you give your emotion, you give it this, you give everything because some women that's all they know to give you in something.
Right.
And then if you get after a few times being disappointed, anybody.
Right.
Again, so the conversation is yes, we talk about women, but to me it's more of a right now how I feeling in life really and truly is a more people thing. Social media now have us in this gender war, and and everybody know talk fighting that war, woman this, man this, and it is what it is. The drama in it, more likes and more watch and more views and more everything, what I mean?
Right.
But in general, anybody get hurt a couple times, or get disappointed, or get let down. They will start to say, yes, this same thing that let me down over and over and over.
I want to be a part of it.
I want it again.
They're done.
It's just a simple thing. It's simple to me.
Yeah. Blaze, are you there? Now we lost Blazer. Lost your audio. We ain't hearing you, Blazer. Let's look in the chat there. Janelle is saying lies, hurt, betrayal, and the rose.
Yeah. You see what?
Rose. Peter Duncan is saying black women are mainly the ones that say that. Hence the reason why they're single and unhappy. Wow. Oh, that's harsh, right? Single and unhappy. All right. Too much life with some of the men. So from what some of the ladies are saying in the chat, right? They're saying that the reason why some women come to that conclusion is because of men. They came to that conclusion because for some reason along the way, they was deceived by a man or men or different kind of men. Is some of the men and them making us men that are there and providers and caring and all of that stuff? Are some of them little boys that are making us look bad? Is that what really happening there?
Well, one hand, yes, but let me ask again. Let me ask the ladies and you have a lot of times I notice you all see red flags. Right. Okay, get you the first time I could give you that. The first time you get a little hurt, maybe the second time back. But third and fourth time with something similar things. Sometimes too you have to start to point and look at yourself in the mirror too. Right. And I don't think much of that because a lot of times too, sometimes the whole, as I can tell you, the needy thing, the need a man, you jump from one to the next. You know it's not right for you, but you so want to be there. You so, and then we look, and when it, a few people well pretty close could see that wasn't right for you, that situation. You know to yourself too, but something in you feel like, nah, I can make it work. And there's a lot of that happening with a lot. And they may not want to admit it, right now, but a lot of that happen. And then you can't. It's not always a point of where. Man, this. Sometimes you too have to take accountability. Right. On choices you make because I know sometimes you know it's there, but you rather deal with that and say, nah, man. Right. You get the intuition, always the intuition, you get to them. But you want this thing so bad and you want to make it work and you want to plead, you want to prove to Tom, Dick, and Harry, blah, 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 show the Joneses and, Right. And then you end up getting hurt. So I say no 1 or 2 times, yes. But what if it happening to the same things happening 3 and 4 and 5 times? It can't be just the man. Yeah, because listen this, here's a story. This woman, right?
She saw this guy and she liked the guy. She wanted the guy. She felt like, you know, they could have a connection. But the guy was already in a relationship. Right? He wasn't married or nothing like that, but it was in a serious relationship.
Right.
So she decided, now, you know what? I want this man. I must get this man. She went around now, you know. She showed up herself, present her better self to the man, and she ended up taking the man from that woman. Right? So she's successful.
Get you.
She GT, right? Now, they're in a relationship for an extended period of time. And then the man started to cheat with another woman.
Okay.
The man decided no. The same thing that she did wrong now and happening to her. Right?
Right.
All your man is the same. All your man is a waste of time. I don't need a man no more because all you is a bunch of nastiness.
Yep.
Whose fault is it? Whose fault is that?
But it's easy and simple to say. I mean, that I just explained that day. Like, you know, but and again, people don't like to blame themselves. None of us most of the time don't like that saying I was at fault for this and my bad and whatever. We like to do that. You know? So you say it's simple.
Yeah.
You will never be. I take a girl from a man the same way. I will never be totally comfortable and feel 100% secure in something like that.
Yeah.
And feel that I have it so good that I think that it can happen to me. Nah, bro.
In the back of your head, you have to think by somebody have a better game than you know.
Always, bro.
Like when you go to the Olympics, the Olympics, they always breaking records, you know.
Always, bro.
Game broken, brethren.
I'm telling you, for bold record go last for a while, but when somebody come and break it.
That is it. Let's open the phone line right now. 717-015-720. Women, talk to us. Tell us this.
Tell us.
Tell us, women. We opening the phone and we want to hear it. Yeah. Why is it and why was there any point that you decided and said to yourself, you know what, I don't need a man? And what brought you to that conclusion? Why do you not need a man? What did that man do? Or what happened in your life that you decided that, you know what, I'm done with them. Them bunch of nastiness, I don't want them around. Come out today. I'm done. I finished. Give us a call, 718-701-5720. Women, we need your voice on this one. We need your voice on this one. Thanks for the star.
Calling. I need to understand. Talk about women issues, but I need to understand.
Let's go to the phone line right now. We got a call on the line. Call your line. Where are you calling us from?
Hi, Junior. I'm calling from Canada.
Canada, go right ahead. Explain that to me, Canada.
Junior, the point of that woman that they don't need a man is not they just get up one day and say, okay, I don't need a man, you know.
Right.
Time you have a man, right? You do with this man for how many years? You try your best with that man. You do as much as you can. You try to build up that man. You try to treat that man like the best possible way. And that man will disrespect you whenever he get the chance. He will cheat on you. He will go to bed at night and crying of the way that man treating you. And then he come like, we just get fed up. Don't want to deal with this anymore. Because we're good woman, and then you pick up this man. And you're doing the best you can. Some man that say, oh, woman stressing them, but the men stress woman. They cheat, they lie, they do all kind of stuff to women. And then woman just get tired and say enough is enough. They're not doing anymore. They just want to be by themselves. And then sometimes when you're by yourself, you're more happy, you're more comfortable than when you're in a relationship. Because sometimes men bring so much stress to you. Sometimes all you get white because of the stress a man do to you. You understand? So you're reaching a stage that you don't want to deal with man anymore. You just want to be your peace. Sometimes being in a relationship, you don't have no peace. You don't have no rest. No love, no matter how much you try to treat that man in the possible way. It's just not going to change, and you just stop and you just dealing with the roles, and that's it. Roles take over.
the rules.
Thank you, Julia. Rose don't stress you. Rose don't give you sleepless night. No, Rose don't stress you. It don't give you sleep night. You put peace.
Hey,
So it
Rosa.
come like you just fed up, you just don't want a man no more because of the stress that you go through, men.
Listen,
You
Rosa.
cannot blame all men for one man mistake, right? But you just want peace. You just don't want to get in a relationship just thinking, okay, what's going to happen to you?
Listen, let me tell you what Rose can do. Rose can slap you on your butt, though. Eh?
Oh, you can just, you have to just disinfect something in a good place and then Junior, thank you.
Later, Colin, thank you so much. Yes.
Okay, bye.
That's all right. 718-701-5720. For the women that say they don't need a man, why don't you need a man? What brought you to that conclusion? What brought you there?
Yes.
And did you ignore the signs, the red flags, as Alma Boy said? Did you not? Like you pick up a man in a the man pick you up in a strip club, and that's for men. Men do that too. Or women, you might pick up your man in a strip club, and you see the man in a strip club, and you decide, what? Yeah, boy. Eh? And you decide now, you go bring the man home, and you go have a relationship or whatever. The man is a stripper. The man, what he do, the man strip. So obviously he will go back there and he might meet another woman and do the same thing like you. So you ignore that. And when it happened as obvious as you expected it to, then you say, you know what? I'm done with them. I finished with them. That is it for me with them. Eh?
Yeah. And listen, Junior. For instance, I could say to a woman right now, I meet her, I could say, I ain't looking for a relationship right now.
Right.
But I want to have some fun.
Right.
You know, or get done. Right there and then you have to make a decision and say, no, you're not, that's not what you're looking for.
Right.
And keep it moving. But I can still get you with and then down the line, I block off that I don't want a relationship for however long. I don't make up my mind, right? But somehow in your head, and there was a situation, 4 or 5 months down the line, you're asking where we stand. Right? And like I'm still in that space where I'm having fun.
Right.
I may be charming you. I may be telling you a lot of nice things. I may be telling you the most. I may be doing things for nice things or whatever. But we never come back and say, I never came back and say I'm looking to, still make this something more. Let's have, even you to come to say, I want to have a conversation. I ain't think, I know you said what you said in the beginning, but I'm feeling a certain way now, and I want to know what you want. Again, and if I can say, well, I want this, I still in that space where I want to have fun.
Right.
What you still might stick around and hope that I'll come around and see how much you're worth and see how much, and I will be, you might even try harder.
Yeah. But here is another thing, Alma Boy. And I won't say all women, but
no. I'm just giving you certain situations.
Yeah. Men could be in a relationship with a woman, take her out, do all of that stuff, but don't fall in love with that woman. It's very easy. Like, men have a way that they don't necessarily have to attach their heart, right?
Right.
Some men.
Yeah.
Right? Women, on the other hand, most women, I ain't gonna say all, most women, on the other hand, no. You see, when the things start to get sweet, and the things start to get sweet, their heart get involved. And you can't blame them. That's how they're wired. Women are nurturing. Women are caring. They fall in love. That's what happened.
I see a new generation of women are coming up there that ain't care about all that.
Oh, really?
I'm having conversation, and them girls thinking like, man, and wired differently to me. What I'm seeing, and I said the early 20s, late 20s, now, like they harden just as though some of them harden right now, and giving us back that same energy that we give it.
Yeah.
And women can handle that. No matter what, I could have 10 women, I want them to be loyal to me. Right? As I just be real. You still don't want, you know what I mean?
Right.
You make up some men can say, do I want?
Right.
But in a lot of cases, we still don't want you to do I want.
Right.
But this set of woman right now, when they make up their mind.
They harden too.
Yeah, they had
Wow.
circumstances. Again,
710-1572. Women, talk to us. Give us a call.
tell us.
Tell us, man. We want to hear what you got to say. The whole question of don't need a man. What you mean? Like, are you saying, you know what? For this time in my life, because women compartmentalize their life. Women say, by this time and that time, I want this. By this time and that time, I want this. And by this time, I should be there, right? And most women, if by that time now, they realize that they don't have, they may not have the kids that they want to have, or they may not be married or whatever, then they start to look at themselves, and society, more society, yeah? Society looking at them and say, but how come you is a woman and you don't have that, and you don't have a husband, and you don't have a child, and you don't have all of that stuff, right? Society start to question the woman viability. And no woman, most women don't like to look like they don't have viability. So men, on the other hand, is a little bit different. Men is more like they compartmentalize in terms of the finances. When I have X, when I have X amount of money, then I want to be married. I want to have this. I want to have that, right? So I think that men look at it from a different perspective, from a financial perspective, whereas women look at it from a more, time frame, like it's a certain timing in their life, and that is fine.
But you know what I'm seeing, especially a lot of women are putting more emphasis on, and they wind themselves, is the level of peace they're looking for in their life. I'm seeing it. I have 6 sisters, I have 2 daughters, I have a lot of women around in my circle, and you see that word peace? And that's where the part where the needs and I feel more come into play, that I don't need a man. I don't need the drama. I don't need the war. I don't need this is what mostly I'm hearing, especially from my, not that, and the loneliness creeps in. But you see peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
Like, yeah, no price on that for anybody, like anybody in general. Even when you get as a man, you're looking for something, and even out there, a woman or wherever you work, you play, wherever you are, the thing wanted most is peace of mind, and you're willing to give up everything for a peace of mind.
That's right.
Man, woman, whoever you are, peace of mind, you can't be that. And again, the drama and the child, the games, and like I will always say no, and there's different stages in my life. So I can't say, and I don't bash nobody because I was there where I was doing certain things, and so I won't bash nobody because now I'm at a certain different stage now. Understand?
Right.
But peace is very important.
Peace of mind. We got a phone call. We got a call on the line. Let's check this call. Caller, your live. Where are you calling us from?
Hi, Junior. I'm calling from Boston, Mass.
Boston, Mass. How are you doing? Go right ahead.
I'm good. Junior, the last time I called your show and say what I had to say in reference to, that kind of topic, I end up with so many phone calls.
Oh, wow. They recognize your voice. They recognize your voice.
Yes, I am a boy. I love you.
I love you too. and that boy can't slip. That boy. Go on. Talk. We want to hear you.
What I have to say is this: I have this many frogs in my life until I got my Prince Charming. I love men. I love every part of a man. I mastered the art of lovemaking, how to please a man in bed. And it's like me going to school for 4 years to be a doctor and then going and be, flipping burgers. If I master the art of making love to a man and pleasing him, why do I have to go to a rose? When I want to turn over at 5 a.m. and I want to give my husband, because I'm married, a BJ, I want to do that. I don't want to roll over to a rose. I cannot give a rose BJ's and swallow nothing. So I want a man. I need a man. I master the art of giving BJ's. So I have to continue doing what I do best, making love to my man. right? So I don't know what the and trust me, Junior, the caller that called from Canada about being hurt. Yes, I've been hurt many times. But if I had said, you know what, let me forget men and get a rose, I would have never met my husband.
Right.
I have a bag full of toys. And that is no problem with us. But at the end of the day, I cannot roll over and suck my body operating.
With the A button, boy. Don't give me a Jerry A.
Yeah, but and blessings to you for finding your Prince Charming.
Yes.
And then, as I said,
but
not everybody build the same. Hurt does affect everyone different. You understand? Once, twice, 3, 4 times. It does different things to different people. You understand? And you stayed the course, as you're saying, you know. Because at the end of the day, anybody hurt me before, I'm not giving them the power to go and tell woman this and woman that. I don't give them that 1 or 2 women before who did whatever to me that power over me for the rest of my life to say man no good or woman no good or whatever the case. I'm not giving anybody that kind of power.
True.
You understand? So, but
I'm a boy. Listen, when I love hard. When I broke up with my daughter's father, I ended up in the hospital with high blood pressure because I was deeply in love with this man. So if I had taken that experience and say, you know what, forget men, I would have never ended up with my husband.
Right.
Right. And I don't need or want him for financial reasons. I work 10, 12, 14 hours a day, not for $10 an hour. I need him physically, emotionally, sexually. Right. I need him for that. I want him for that.
Nice.
You know?
Yeah, man.
So, but other than that, I am strictly dickly. Have a good one.
All right.
Yeah.
Not strictly Rosalie, she said. Not strictly Rosalie. The other thing. All right. Someone from YouTube, Isabel Johnston from YouTube says, what exactly does a woman need a man for?
Okay. Well, now you're trying to figure out.
So women, give us a call because this question, what exactly a woman need a man for? Well, I'll give you a couple things. I mean, just biologically, in order to have a child,
right,
you need that sperm, right?
Yeah, we need to keep the world going.
You need that.
Yeah,
that goes without saying.
Yeah, we need that.
So you need a man if you want to have a child. Now, if you said you don't want to have no kids, you don't want to have, you don't deign that. That's not your thing. You don't want that. Then you don't need a man for that, right? Some women might say that they need a man for the protection that he may provide.
Yes.
Because trust me, if a man and a woman laying in bed one day and boops, bop, bop, boop, boop, pop, 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 somebody break into your front door, who going outside and meet that stranger? Is it the man or is it the woman? Who waking up out of the bed and go on and confront that person? Is it the man or is it the woman? Am I boy there? All right. Am I boy you there? All right. Am I boy video is stuck right now, but you will start out with that, right? So some women might say, yeah, they need a man for that level of protection because at the end of the day, if you and your husband laying in bed and then somebody start knocking on the door and somebody break down the door and then the woman have to get up and go and confront that person and go and find out what happened in there, then I don't know what kind of man you have there. I don't know what kind of man you have there. Back to the phone lines. Call on your line where you're calling us from.
Hey, Junior.
Hey.
Calling from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, New York. Go right ahead.
Let me explain something in life. You see, in society, right?
People want to bypass a lot of things to say I am this and I am that.
Right.
But then there's something called reality in life. You understand? Most women that don't have no kids become very sad at a stage of their life. They have nobody to bring a cup of water for them. Nobody could fight for you. You understand? You have life is a stage. Life have different stages. But in the society that we live, everybody want to say, well, me, I'm not this, I'm not that, I ain't want that, and me ain't doing that. But there's reality. All these things will catch up to you at a certain point in life.
Right.
Because we know that women operate by a biological clock.
Yes.
Every woman needs to do certain things at a certain time. That's why a woman wants to get married at a certain time. She wants to have children at a certain time. She wants to do this at a certain time and stuff like that. Because if they don't do that, the clock run out on you. So you will find yourself lonely. You have men that lonely and you have women that lonely because you live a life sometime not making decision. You try to bypass everything that God say is supposed to be.
Right.
So you're bypassing. I don't need a child. I don't need this. I'm busy. I'm too busy. And then you'll find yourself busy going nowhere. And you just ain't busy no more. You end up in a little apartment, dark with some low little music you listen in a dark room. Because what? You spoil your life because your life had to reach a certain way. We all have to trying to do certain things in life. It's just like you're trying to have a child in life before a certain time. You understand?
Right.
And with all that, don't matter how women say they don't need a man, they don't worry about that. Sometimes, a lot of time, the only reason why a woman doesn't need a man is because they've been doing the wrong thing. Man is not like a tina sardine or a tina corn before on a shelf. A lot of time people see you, just your appearance and the way what you call fatal attraction. You look nice, you need, a lot of women is like, I just want him. They don't know what you entail. They don't know if he's a criminal. They don't know if you never had a schooling. They don't know if you're dunce. They don't know if you have no money, but they just want you. Right. So they run into a relationship. They have a set of, they give away a set of free sex. And then after they get disappointed. You understand?
Right.
But what people should be doing in reality, when you want a man, first ask him, man, the dating scene supposed to go the opposite way. Do you have AIDS? Do you have a bank account? Let me see your family. Or you came from a structured family? And there's other things that we're supposed to be asking.
Right.
But the society we live in, we don't ask that. If you're driving a nice car, a woman wants you. You're driving a this, a woman wants you. You're dressing with a sneaker, you're dressing up every day. So it's all the nonsensical things that they go for. And then you realize, damn, I dealt with this guy for 5 years. And he don't even have a job.
Right.
You never check as if this guy have any education. All you care about is the look at the guy. He's tall, he's handsome, he likes to dress, he always smell good. The nonsensical things. So when you reach a point in your life now where you really need some things, like to get serious, you realize you pick up the wrong man. So you pick up another man. You pick up Joseph now. Joseph is a mason, he trying, but you don't like Joseph because Joseph and rough. He doing masonry. You don't want a mason. You need a guy, a carpenter. Oh yeah, you could put up a lot of windows. Yeah, but after some time, you don't want you. You want a guy who did a computer room in a business class, blah, 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 blah. And that's how the story goes. But in reality, you have to try and make your relationship work. Some people that say, it's just like how some people say all the time. You ever hear people say this thing? We grew apart.
Yeah.
You could only grow apart from someone if you want to, you know. It's a saying. But you could ever grow apart from your children. You can't.
You can't.
This is something if you want your relationship to last, it will last. You can't tell me a man, oh, this guy is not good in bed, or this woman is not good in bed. If you're so good and you're there with this woman, teach her. If you're so good and you're there with this man, teach them. But we go for the nonsensical things. We jump out of that relationship. We jump in the next one that is worse than where it was.
Right.
As our old people that say, we thought the grass was greener on the other side.
Yeah.
You know, so we get blows. You know? And that's what goes on in society. Until you reach a certain age. And you realize, damn, nothing is happening for me. I have no children. I have no man. You become lonely. A lot of people, you see, they become lonely.
Right.
They become lonely. Check this out. A lot of women, again, that you went to school with, right? A lot of girls. That was nice when you go, but you wanted them so bad. They may want you. Because why? You live in a little boat house. They want the guy who live in a big wall house with 3 bedrooms. They have a little car downstairs, and there are 2 donkeys and who are 5 cows. And it takes them a while to realize that this is not the guy for them. Good night.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Thank you, caller. Some reality there, boy. Yeah. So some women, some people in general, as you say, they look for the nonsensical things, Jed. Yeah. How she look, how she hair, how long she hair is, how long he hair is, how he look, how smooth his skin is. But that's just temporary. And it's a fact. Those are temporary things. And you have to look deeper. The caller say you have to look deeper than that. Because at the end of the day, the looks go fade away, right? But if you have a beautiful criminal, that person, they pretty, they everything, man, he dressing, they car, he have money, he have everything. At the end of the day, when you go inside the man slapping you up and boxing you up, is that a beautiful life? Talk to us, women. 718-701-5720. Let us talk. Let us conversate. Liability versus asset, Brendan Lewis said. Yes? 718-701-5720. While I wait for the next caller, let me tell you guys that we're having a bingo coming up, and I'm waiting for Alma Boy too. We're having a bingo coming up. And you don't have to depend on the man for the money for that bingo. It's only $10. Women, all you could buy the ticket and buy one for your man too. Buy 3 tickets. So the bingo is on the 26th, guys. The 26th of May. The bingo. The bingo is $10 and you could win up to $2,000. You could win up to $2,000 US dollars. So that is 2,000 EC. So that is 6,000. About 6,000 EC. I mean 6,000 EC or so. So get your tickets right now. The link is on the screen. You can get 1 ticket for $10. You could get 3 tickets. Where is it? 3 tickets. 3 tickets for $20. So you're getting 1 whole ticket free. And that's bingo, right? All right, here, right along. Listen, you could get 6 tickets for $35. Get it tonight. We only selling 300 tickets. After we sell out, we're done. We finished. We ain't selling no more tickets. We don't want too much people congested on the thing. 300 tickets is the max. Get it, because after that, it's sold out and it's done. So get your tickets, 10 US dollars for the ticket. You could get it right now. Okay, that's right, that's bingo. $2,000 bingo, 2,000 US dollars bingo. Okay, all right. Women get one for your man get one for your woman. I wish we could get back Alma Boy inside here. Alma Boy, you there?
I'm here.
All right, let me see. Alma Boy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. You hear me?
I'm hearing you, but your video don't look into videoing.
Oh, let me go. Make sure. Let me go back.
Right. Okay. That's okay. I think I could see. You, but your video still looks stuck. Yeah, guys. Yeah, but we could hear you, which is most important.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, but that caller was on point with a lot of things, and I said accountability.
Yes.
You understand? Sometimes you have to look in the mirror too. Like I said earlier, you understand? And he was on point with a lot of things. With you pass up certain people over the nonsensical thing, as he said. You have some great men out there, but you have your taste, you have your likes, you have your preferences.
Yeah.
It may be something physical, a certain car, a certain job, a certain this, and the hardworking kind of man who fighting or the man who's trying to build something. You ain't have time for that.
Right.
And again, even something to this level of, there's a lot of women educating themselves, which is why I encourage my daughter, my cousins, anybody in general to educate themselves.
Yes.
And when you become a certain level of, you get to a certain level, you feel good about it, you feel empowered.
Right.
But sometimes that empowerment make you look dumb.
Yeah.
You might be in a category where you're making more than a lot of men. You understand?
Yeah.
And then you start to feel uncomfortable going into a relationship with a man because of how much you make and how much he makes. And all these little things play a in certain people's lives. I mean, some people look at these things.
Absolutely.
And pass on really good people because they feel now he's not up to my standard financially.
Right.
He's not there. Not even giving him a chance to see what kind of person he is, and there's a lot of situations like that, especially on, I ain't saying mature, more on the younger side. You know, what's we in a superficial kind of world right now.
Right. Right.
Looks, everything what we have, a certain, you know, it's not even back in the days where you say just you living in a boathouse, and right now you might watch me in my little Nissan car and say and go and choose a man in his Range Rover just because, you know what I mean? You're watching all these things get looked at.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
No. What I say, you make a lot of sense there, right? People usually often say that they don't want to build a man.
Yeah.
I heard women say that before. They don't want to build a man, right? They don't want to build a man. But I want to ask this question to some of our women viewers, and feel free, guys, to call in. The number again is on the screen. If you find a man that have ambition, the man have real ambition. When you speak to the man could tell you about his aspirations and things that he would like to be and things that he have for future and things how he want to set up himself. And the man have real drive and aspiration. He get up and he have vision. But the man broke like dog. The man don't have no money. The man, right now, he's in a very broke place. He's in a place right now that he really needs someone to help him to manifest the dreams and the aspirations that he have within.
Right.
You also have this man. Then you walk down the street there, you see another man. Boy, that boy, watch. Let me tell you that. Boy, you look at that boy, he's drooling all kind of thing. The man have muscles and the man driving a big Benz or whatever car you like, he driving it. And he look like if the kind of person, he looks and thing, whatever you like, he's tall or whatever.
But again, I thought that's what relationship was about, building.
Yeah.
And if somebody has ideas and they see them, they ain't just sitting on ideas, they're trying. I ain't talking about that man who just come in and blah, 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 whatever, and you know. Anyway, the same way I see in my, I see you have ideas. If you wake up today and tell me you want to be an astronaut and you want to work towards, I'm pushing you.
Yeah.
You understand? I encouraging you, I going all out with you.
But oftentimes what you see, people do not revert or do not want. I've heard women say that before.
Yeah.
That they go into that build a man thing.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I've heard it many times too.
But I find that if you see a man that have all this potential, or I see a woman that have this potential, and I could see building like this could be a magnificent life down the road. Because at the end of the day, it's a cycle. You live to a certain point in time, and then after a certain time, you get old, you start getting gray, you need somebody to help you walk across the street. Is that beautiful person in that Lamborghini, whatever, gonna be there to help you walk across the street? Or that person with the aspiration to help you, with the resources to help you then?
But you know your past trauma have you thinking? I go build a man, and then once he get to a point, he gone with Susie, or he gone with this one.
That's what they think.
It will just be in your mind without even giving it that effort. It's me building nobody for nobody.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. It's just an automatic thought without even. To me again, life. I trials and errors with a lot of things in life. I know love is a different thing. But it's a part of life, like building stuff. Things work, and sometimes things don't work.
Right.
It's just that, but you shouldn't just give up completely.
Yeah.
That part, let that past take all your power. They still have power over you.
Ivan said you build them, then they become ungrateful. You see, that is looking at the cup half full and half empty. Like if you really, he may or she may. But you know that for a fact. What about he may not?
Exact. That's what I'm saying.
He may be the best thing since sliced bread to be in your life. He go massage your foot. He might even lick your toes.
I'm the same thing. What I'm saying to you, that character of that person first and foremost.
Yes.
At the end of the day, if you're an evil person, whether you're poor or you're rich, you're just a rich person with more money, or a poor person with an evil person with no money.
With no money, yeah, exactly.
The character is the character.
Yes.
You understand? So that person you're just thinking will just walk off, and if that character ain't there to begin with, it doesn't mean because you build with him and this and that. That's the reason why, you know what I mean? He pick up and go. If he wasn't a good person to begin with, or he didn't treat you right to begin with, that's just it.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly. And women also, you have to be careful, because you might find a person that may have a nasty attitude. The person might be ungrateful, the person might be lazy. And then you might say, you know what? At least he have money. And then you say, now, you formulate a relationship with the person. Next thing, you have a child with the person. But what is within comes within. Next thing, the child, your child, because it's the same DNA, the same blood of the individual. You never know. The child might come out a splitting image and personality of the father, because he may have a lot of money, but that's not in your DNA to have money. Like, it's not in your DNA to physically have money in your hand, but it's in your DNA to have a good attitude. So that is most important. Let's go back to the phone line. We got a caller. Caller, you live. We're calling up.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, yes.
And the road to life is like construction. It's never done.
Aha.
You understand? And the thing is that some people don't understand. It's just like people who cheat, right? You could ask 99% of people who cheat what they really get out of it, and everybody go tell you they ain't get nothing from it.
Right.
You understand? It was just an act. You know, that the person was this, and you get nothing from. There's certain things in life that you get nothing from.
Right.
But we do it because why? A human instinct. Yeah, but take that man, woman, and you both, but after that is what? What did you get from it? Nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So these kind of things, and people don't understand. It's just like certain things in life you have to understand. It's like, if you children, right, and you're doing your nasty outside, right? You see, if you don't want to stop do that, your children will become worthless people in society.
Right. True.
And this is why you see there is certain races like Indian people. You see all of them stays together. You see all of them. That's one of the things. That's what it is all about, you know. Preserving your children for the future. Because you got the children on the street wilding out and things like that. It's not their problem, you know. The parents. The home mash up, and they in the home and want to fix nothing. They say everybody walking around say, "Is that big woman and is that big man?" And nobody can tell me nothing. But your children wilding out. Your children in gang. Your children killing people. Because why? You as an adult never decide to stop what you're doing. Life have consequences.
Yep.
You have a lot of consequences. Just like if you're selling drugs, you think what happened to you? Is that you go in jail or you get to death? One in it too.
Yeah.
You have consequences for everything you do. So don't feel you're walking around in life and you are obligated to things. You're not. You fall along, you get up and you go again. Most people who is successful in life, if you tell them what time they fail, you'll never believe it.
True.
Before they reach where they want to go.
True.
And how do you call it, make a point there about women. A lot of women too, as he said before, they so get comfortable when they pick up a man. They forget about educating themselves.
Right.
You know? They forget about educating themselves. It's very important to educate yourself as an individual, especially for a woman, because women are not like man. Man could bounce around in construction, they could do mechanic, they could do. You ever see women do them job? Very few.
Very few, yeah.
Women in more offices and nursing and all kind of thing. So basically, they need to educate, but a lot of them just forget. Once they pick up a man, he gone in the head,
right,
and that's it.
But oftentimes,
let
me tell you, Hawkins, you know what has happened? Some men just manipulate women. And I put that on some men. They manipulate women and they say, you know what? You don't have to walk no more. You don't have to do this no more. You don't have to do that no more. Right? So the women now, they quit their job. And that is the first stage of financial abuse. The women they quit their job. So every they don't need to buy a panty. They have to go to the man for it.
No. But you know something like he just said, right?
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, Alma boy.
There's a matter of like when we get together, we together, right?
Right.
It's a relationship. But there still need to be some level of keeping your individuality, because this is why I liked you in the first place.
Right.
This is why I like that individual, and I don't want you to lose that completely. But respect the relationship.
Yeah.
But there still need to be some level of you keeping that individuality, the stuff that what in the beginning that drive you all with each other. You know what I mean? You don't want to lose that. Just because they, as you say, you just end up losing yourself completely for a man or woman. People end up getting to that point where they make their life completely about that person, and then they lose themselves. And that becomes boring too. That becomes, you know what I mean, you lose vibes and something like that where that person just only, you know, they lose themselves, who the spice of who they were.
Right.
You know what I mean? So all these little things, as for me, that's my opinion on that.
Right. Point taken.
Well, when you do this, when you do these things, as you said, when you do this thing to an individual, and we see that in society, you see a man that used to play cricket, a man that used to play football, or a man that used to come outside, make a little hang, all of a sudden, you know, see a man again.
Yep.
All because he pick up a woman, and it's vice versa with man and woman. So you see, you take away all the little enjoyment outside and have it inside the house. And as the man said, as it comes, then the relationship becomes boring.
Right.
I hear some people say, me, I don't go to party no more. Me, I don't do it. But what do you do?
Yeah.
You see, when you stop somebody from doing something, then you have to get something exciting for them to do.
You
know what I'm saying? Because you don't want me to do that. But what are you giving me now? All you make me stay down in the house and watch up in the ceiling. So all of a sudden it become boring.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Become boring. They make you enjoying yourself. All of a sudden, I don't like this, I don't like it. And you have to stop that your friend and you take away everything from everybody. So the man or the woman will become lonely. They just, I say, they are sitting in an apartment looking up at the roof.
Right.
You know what I mean? I hear a woman say already. Me, I had to go home because the man at every day is so ignorant already. Let me go home and have time cook.
Yep.
Abuse, man. Abuse day. Abuse.
They go back to slavery.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
They train. Thank you so much. Yeah, man. Point well taken right there. And listen, I'm gonna tell women straight. I tell you all you straight. All you think abuse is only when the man start to cuff you and kick you behind your head. No. Abuse is when the man start to tell you, you see that? Don't do that. You see that? Don't wear that. Don't you see that shirt you wearing there?
Mm-hmm.
And start to separate you from your family and don't see your cousin and your mother. Your mother does lie on you and try to separate you from your family members.
The same dress he picked you up in, he wanted to wait when he did it.
Yeah. So women are and there is free knowledge about it.
Yeah, I tell you, maintaining your individuality is important.
Absolutely.
It is important. You can't lose that. You still have to respect and have boundaries.
Yes.
Obviously. You understand? But maintaining yourself, and again, you see things like self-esteem and self-worth and all these things, and knowing yourself and understanding who you are. You see them things before you even get into a relationship, like knowing yourself a little bit. And I'm saying a lot of us, and this thing cannot happen when you're 15 or when you're 20 or when you're 25, 30. It could happen at any given time where you take accountability on yourself and say, you know what? Let me know myself a little bit. Let me big up myself a little bit. Let me lift up my esteem a little bit so that you ain't going to be dependent on that person to make you feel like a person. And them things that others make relationship fail, where the complete dependency. Like I say, everybody should be independent. Everybody should be able to provide for themselves, cook for themselves, clean. It's not a woman or a man role. Yes, certain things could happen, but everybody should be able to do these things themselves.
And that's why parents have to teach their boy child that you don't just grow up and expect and don't know how to cook. Yeah, my son cooking anything and everything.
I'm telling you.
Too much. My son cooking like a chef, everything he want. I say, listen, that's good enough, because no woman, no time in life anybody go say they go take advantage of you and say they don't giving you, you're waiting for somebody to bring you food. So my son does go out and cook since he was about 10 years old. He cooking, right? And now he almost 20, and he cooking, and that parents have to instill that Because some parents, again, we raise bad boy children and girl children. We have to put that strength in them when they're young.
And you know, and you stick on just that one quick thing with that. You see, right now, a lot of us struggle growing up, right?
Yeah.
And now we are at a better place in life. And we tend now with our children to give them everything easy and willy-nilly and whatever. And we take all the struggles away.
Yeah,
To the
true.
point now that they don't even know how to do this. They just sit down in a room. They can't even, if you're not there, they can't maintain. Because, as I said, you have a lot of things how we grew up on, how our parents before grew up. You had to survive. You had to do, right?
Yeah.
And so we had to watch all these things now with the balance of how we. The point is to not be struggling as you know. That is the point. We don't want to go through life struggling, but to completely take it away and not have us do anything or not go and clean the yard or not do this or not do that or not, you know, we had to have a balance. And that is with anything in general. So big up everybody who listening. Big up all the ladies listening. And I'm here to learn.
Yeah, well, we all are. Well, listen. I want to big up Alma Boy, because Alma Boy, as you guys know, is a consistent artist, consistently been producing some quality music. And this man, he have his stuff figured out, because he's a and people don't even know that you're a producer as well.
Yes.
But I want to big up this song, Alma Boy, because I think people need to listen to this song, right?
Yes.
I think people need to listen to this song, guys. I want all you to turn up all your speakers right now, because this song right now, it's an inspirational song all in itself. Listen to this song, guys. Listen to this right now. This is from Alma Boy 2023. Listen to this.
I would like to welcome you to Face Off the Return. I'm here at the Prickly Bay Marina, where Face Off will be held on December 21st. If you don't know, Face Off has been the premier masquerade party for almost 20 years. I would like to offer you an official invitation to join me and all Grenadians that have enjoyed Face Off over the years for a fun-filled event. There's nothing else like it. No one can duplicate it. Face Off the Return. Remember, you must wear black and you get your mask on entry. You can get tickets at Grenadian Optical, Headers Boutique, and Go to Fifth. I hope to see you at Face Off the Return on December 21st, and you must wear black.
Looking for the ultimate island experience? Hop on the Ride Tuk Tuk Rum Punch Tour and explore Grenada like never before. Feel the tropical breeze, sip on authentic Caribbean rum punch, and cruise through Grenada's stunning scenery in our unique and fun tuk-tuks. It's the perfect blend of adventure and island flavor. Book your unforgettable tour now at ride.gd or call 473-422-1011. Don't just see Grenada, experience it with Ride Tuk Tuk Rum Punch Tours today.
It's time to do better. Beacon's Be Better Group Health Plan now offers new and improved options that make health insurance affordable for small to medium businesses. Good medical cover gives you a competitive edge and takes care of the people that take care of your business. Get a better plan to build a better business. Call Beacon or log on to beacon.co.tt for more.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians! From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up several notches, but the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
You call me to, it's the level, high the level, raise the level.